Tonight, the 7 Eyewitness News I-team has learned new information about what was on board that train that jumped the tracks in East Aurora on Monday night. Railroad executives have tried to downplay the danger. They say that no one was hurt and there was only minimal damage. But our chief investigator, Charlie SPECHT, tells us why the result could have been a lot different.
The recent train derailment startled East Aurorans like Michael Jason.
It was a very lucky situation. It could have been a lot worse.
Fire Chief Roger LeBlanc was one of the first people on the scene.
I started calling out for hazmat teams, not knowing what we had, not knowing how much further, how many more train cars are up on, overturned.
The train's conductor showed LeBlanc a flight manifest indicating dozens of tankers were filled with crude oil, propane, and butane, all highly flammable materials.
Propane, I'm thinking, oh my God, this thing's gonna go.
Thankfully, there were no explosions, but residents still had reason to worry. That's because some railway cars may have been empty or filled with wood, like this one here behind me, but others contained explosive materials that the railroad had not disclosed to the public.
That is very scary because it could happen at any time, anywhere. To all of our people, it could be a catastrophe.
Pam Bennett came to this park on Glebe Avenue to look at 2 of the derailed trains. We told her the cars on that load included oil and propane, and that last night the I-team spotted more cars with flammable substances rolling through the historic village.
Oh man, what a remarkable miracle.
Genesee and Wyoming Railroad spokesman Michael Williams refused to say what was on the trains, other than 3 locomotives, 66 empty railcars, and 32 railcars loaded with a variety of commodities. The statement went on to say, railroads do not share train manifests with the general public for security reasons, and that the loaded cars in this train were carrying commodities that are integral to modern life.
What's being transported across our trains? And it seemed like they were trying to sneak it across in the middle of the night.
Residents and first responders say they deserve notice before another derailment happens, like this disaster in 2013 in Canada that claimed 47 lives and destroyed a downtown.
Anywhere in the USA, anytime there's carrying that kind of product on a train, you don't know what's coming through town.
Just in the last few minutes, we've seen another load of cars here rumble through, this one carrying dozens of cars of propane. Now, I want to read you a statement here from the railroad spokesman. He says, trains are by far the safest means of ground freight transportation, much safer than trucks, which are the alternative. For the I-team, Charlie SPECHT, 7 Eyewitness News.